A very good morning, students. Today we will discuss more about the types of houses. As you can see in this picture, this is a house. Can you name the type of this house? If I ask you, is it a Kacha house or Pakka house? What type of house it is? Yes, it is a Pakka house. And Pakka houses, as you can see, is beautiful as well as strong also. The house in which we live protect us from heat, cold, rain, dust, storm, wild animals. So why do we need house? House gives us shelter and also it protects us from many wild animals and weather conditions like heat, cold, rain, dust, storm, etc. So Pakka houses are generally found in cities, as we people live in Pakka houses and they are very beautiful as well as strong. Now look at the another type of house. Which is this house? This is a hut, and hut is a Kacha house. Hut is a Kacha house, and we find Kacha houses generally in the villages, or very rarely you can find them in cities at the roadside if we find any person living in that kind of house. As you can see, the picture shows us that this house is made up of mud, dry leaves, grass. So, if I talk about, is it strong house? No, this is not that much strong. So, this type of house is weak. It may fall down if any earthquake comes, any storm comes. So, it may not protect us from that weather conditions as compared to Pakka house. So, Pakka house is made up of bricks, cement, iron, steel, and Kacha house is made up of mud and bamboo sticks and leaves, dry leaves and grass. Let's take another picture. This type of house is also a Pakka house, but as you can see, this is very big and beautiful too. And this big house, we can call it a bungalow. What we can call it? A bungalow. So we do have specification of Pakka houses also. We do have apartments, we do have bungalows. It depends on the space. Either it is big or small. We have multi-storied houses. Multi-storied are those who have more than one floors. So this is also a Pakka house. What is this, students? This is a tent. What is this? This is a tent. Do you know what tent is used for? There are many types. Like we do have any function in our house and we place tent outside the house. And if there is any function in the school, sometimes the tents are organized outside, like in the campus, but outside the building. So tent is basically a temporary shelter. It is a temporary shelter. Temporary means which is not fixed. Which is not fixed. So why do we use tent? Because it is very lightweight. We can carry it anywhere and it is temporary. Like if we want to perform any of the function on the roadside, we can place a tent and afterwards we can remove it. This is also a tent. Don't you think it is beautiful? But these type of tents, as I'm showing you, they can be placed inside the houses also. It can be used for the playway. But this is the real tent which we use for camping, which we use as a shelter. We are going for a campaign, we are going for trekking on the hills area. There we use such type of shelters, which is temporary, which can be removed as well as placed wherever we want to place it. So they are different from Pakka houses as well as Kacha houses. They are temporary houses and they can be taken along anywhere. We can take them anywhere. What is this now? This is a house made on wheels. As you can see in the picture, the wheels are also here. So this is a moving house. This is a moving house. And what do we call a moving house? We call a moving house as a caravan. Caravan is a moving house made upon wheels. And what is the importance of this house? See, whenever we go outside, we usually take a shelter, we usually take a stay in the hotel, in the restaurant. And what if we can take our house anywhere we are going? Don't you think this is going to be something amazing if I am able to take my house anywhere I'm going? That is the most pleasant thing because wherever I go, I just start missing my home. So, some people who are travelers who often travel across the country, who go at many places, what they do, they generally make this type of houses so that they can take along their house anywhere they are going. And caravans are such beautiful houses and they do have all the comfort in them. This is one of another caravan. Caravans are made on automobiles, vehicles like bus, tractor, jeep, and it can be truck. So caravans are made on them. This is also one of the caravan that is made up on wheels. So caravan is a moving house and we can take it anywhere on the road. Let's talk about another one. What is this? A house which is made up on boat. A house which is made up on boat and that floats on any river, lake, any water body that floats there is known as houseboat. Is known as houseboat. If any one of you has gone to Jammu Kashmir ever, there is a Dull Lake, and that is the place we find the most amazing houseboats there. It's a lovely experience to be in the houseboat because once we are living in a place that floats on water, that gives us amazing experience. So, what is this? Houseboat. This is another houseboat which I am showing to you. So basically, if we have a house which is made up on a boat is known as houseboat. And what does houseboat do? It floats on water surface. So this is another type of house we can talk about. One more example of house here I'm showing to you. This is quite different. It is made up of bamboo sticks. It is made up of bamboo sticks, and as you can see, it is made up high from the ground level, and that is basically it is made up on pillars. So what is the use of making up on the pillars here? What is the use? Actually, these type of houses are known as stilt houses. I repeat the word stilt houses, and they are made in the area where there is heavy rain. There is a chance that flood may occur. Flood, you understand? Lots of rainwater causes flood, that is baढ़ का आ जाना, पानी बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाना. So where there is a chance of heavy rain or the floods to occur, so basically these type of houses are made in that area. They avoid that accumulation of water and protect the people living in that house. So this is a stilt house. So students, I have discussed many types of houses with you. There are many more. Let's recall them which we have discussed. This is a stilt house made up of bamboo sticks. This is a houseboat made up of a house made on boat and that floats on water. This is a caravan made on wheels, a house made on wheels, and that can run on the road. And this is a tent which is a temporary house. We can take this tent along anywhere we are going because it is very easy and light to take it. This is also a tent, this one also a tent, and here we have bungalow, that is a kind of Pakka house, and this is also a Pakka house. And here we started with Kacha House. This is a Kacha house mostly found in villages, and this is not able to protect us from the extreme weather conditions. Here are few more I have shown you types of houses: hut, house, hotel. Hotel does have many rooms. Castle, lighthouse, farmhouse, hospital, dormitory, igloo, and tent. So hope you have enjoyed these types of houses, and just collect the pictures and paste them in your scrapbook.